Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
How am I supposed to finish cooking like this?
I wonder if climate change is behind all these water shortages. Time to think about the future.
It's really time to invest in a proper water storage tank, you know.
What water tanks you guys have available?
We have 450 gallons for a family of 3, 800 gallons for a family of 5, and 1,000 gallons for a family of 7. Purchasing any of these tanks will ensure that you have enough water stored.
Don't be like me and wait until you're out of water. Be smart. Be prepared. Invest in a proper water storage tank today.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yahtzee or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only. Yes, of course, we have to say hello and welcome to everyone who is currently tuned in to another Mikey Live program. How are you doing? This is what we call News Discussed Not Told, and of course, we are happy to be with you to talk about what's happening here in Grenada. And you know, if we get time, we talk about what's happening other places in the Caribbean. So for the first time viewers, we are saying hello to you and welcome. I do not know what took you so long, but at least you are here, so we want to welcome you to the business. We usually have a lot of fun here. Things are not that serious, so you know we're good to go. All right, and to the usual suspects, hello. We always appreciate your company with us every night. You know what I mean? Once we hear you're here, so we gotta let you know that this is appreciated. All right, so McDonald College prevails with championship honors in the Western Games. Oh yeah. We're going to talk about that. Grenada's finance minister says that he will give up his visa if he has to stand in solidarity with Cuba. Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell congratulates newly elected executive of the Grenada Union of Teachers and as well the Public Workers Union, talking about that as well. Water interruption notices. Of course, we are in the dry season and we are experiencing low rainfall, so you know, valve regulation in your Lily Lolo. We'll talk to you about that in a moment. But you know what? NAWASA will be having a town hall meeting tomorrow, God's willing, so don't miss that. Scoliosis Clinic concluded here in Grenada. RGPF, they conducted a crime scene investigation, what should I say, training. Right? Of course, you know, however you want to call it. We'll talk about these in a moment. Gotta let you know the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of quotes Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, Real Value, IG Supermarket, Superb Distributors. We've got the Big Insurance. We've got as well on board with us the G Cruise Project. So, folks, we're coming back in a jiffy. Stay right there. Again, don't forget, someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credits, compliments. Digicel, that lucky person might just be you.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb Service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
All right. So again, we'd like to welcome you to another Mikey Live program. So what's happening? What are we talking about here? Oh boy. So first things first. Let's get this one out of the way now. McDonald College, in case you missed it, been doing really good. They went ahead of the pack of the other schools, ran away with the championship honors in the Western Games. And I stand McDonald College, they amassed a total of 320 points. St. John's Christian came up second, 207. Happy Hill Secondary, 181. Followed by St. Mark's Secondary, 168, Grenada Seventh-day Adventist Comprehensive School, 127, St. Rose Modern Secondary, 110. I remember the days when that could not have happened. St. John's Christian Secondary School was going to bust them up. Then we were going to hear from St. Rose Modern Secondary, they will bust them up. The rules were like... Now, things have changed. And but that's small thing. And so congratulations to all the schools. I know that it was a real good one. You know, sporting golf is usually really good. And I stand but Peter Spark was made for athletics. And of course, we've seen the birth of many world stars in that packing golf. Yeah? All right. So we're moving on. The next thing that we're talking to you about is Finance Minister Dennis Cornwall says that he and others in Grenada and its government are willing to give up their United States visas in support of the people of Cuba, as he defended Havana's health brigade system that has come under fire from the United States. Cornwall said as a former graduate of the Cuban University, he has a moral obligation, and as a government minister, he believes that the Cuban doctors and nurses in Grenada's healthcare system are providing irreplaceable services. It says, I always believe you have to put the people above one's political self. And in that sense, I believe that my government has already cited that we are prepared to go to the extreme to make sure that we keep our people safe. Cornwall, he was talking on a program, today about that. He says, so if it means that we have to give up our visa rights to the United States to make sure that Grenada stands behind Cuba as one of the countries that support Grenada in thick and thin, then so be it. Duh. I've been telling you people, not the government, Grenadians and everybody, Grenada nice. We can't make people feel like they're more than us and they're better than us. We are a sovereign state and we determine our own destiny. Yes, we can have allied countries and they can benefit from us, we from them, and that's mutual. But don't let nobody feel that their ponga rice is more than your ponga rice. You understand? They have macaroni, we have fig. You understand? They have what they have and we have what we have. And it's a mutual exchange. No country is fully self-sufficient. It relies on external sources. And that makes sense. I have sugar, you have milk. When we exchange, we could make tea. You understand? And so, that's just the nature of it. But one pound of milk ain't better than your pound of milk. You understand? And so I am happy that the Caribbean leaders are standing their ground where that is concerned. Nobody can tell you how to run your show. That's your show. And that's one of the things that I've learned let me tell you something. I'm going away from the news for a little bit. I'm giving you an advice, so I'm taking on this. Let me do it so. Let me tell you something. I'm being very dramatic. Not in the background because I want to look me in the eye. You understand? I look tired, eh? Let me tell you something. If there is one lesson that I've learned in my life, is when you want it too much, you mess it up. When you want it, when you appear that you want it too much, more than the person who is willing to let go, then you mess it up. Sometimes the people want to let it go more than you want it. But when you make it seem like you want it more than they want to let it go, the value of the thing goes up on the other end. To the person letting go or willing to let go. So where they was willing to take 10 under normal circumstances, when you start to behave like you want it more than they're willing to let it go, they call 12, 15, 20. So when somebody bluffs you, I'm telling you, if it's one lesson that I have learned in my life, I'm sharing that secret with you. When somebody bluffs you, you call it. Don't be a coward. Take the risk. You hear me? Take the risk. Call it. They bluff you, call it. When you call it, it seems, oh, you don't really want it. You don't. Okay. Bossman, you know you need it. Bossman say I want 5, or let's say 10. Bossman say you want 10 for it. You say 10, I give you 8 for that. You understand? Or 9. You understand? You will see. Call me when you're ready. You understand? Man calling you. You will be willing to take 7 and all. And I'm talking about sale. I'm just giving you making a little reference. When somebody makes a bluff, you call it. You disarm them. You devalue. Whatever the bluff is, you devalue the bluff when you call it. But when you start to move shaky, you strengthen the bluffer. You are giving strength to a bluffer when you start to step back. Okay? When you start to look like, okay, that bluff, okay. You have already lost. You hear me? If there's one lesson that you will ever listen to me about, is this one. They make a bluff, you call it. Back to regular program. There we go. And so when you hear the Caribbean islands are saying that, hey, okay, you want to take me visa? Go through. You understand? Now what they go tell you? What else? You understand? You want to take me visa? Okay. Who cares? Anywho's, we are moving on. So the minister say, okay, all I want it, take it. Take it easy, I will do the work. You don't have to. Prime Minister Honorable Dickon Mitchell extends heartfelt congratulations to President Daisy Hazard and the newly elected executive body of the Grenada Public Workers Union, the PWU. The election of this new team marks a new chapter for the union, all right, continuing its advocacy and representation with dedication and integrity for all public officers. The government of Grenada also extends, they say, congratulations to Mr. Jude Bartholomew and his team of the Grenada Union of Teachers, who were also recently elected. Also, Jude got second. Well, Jude GT. Oh God, Jude GT. You understand? So yeah, ting. Yeah. So anyway, we're moving on. So yeah, Jude GT. I didn't know that. When was the election? From Nawasa, to facilitate system recharge, consumers served by the Concord water system, you will experience an interruption in your water supply from 8 p.m. tonight. You understand? Yes, from 8 p.m. tonight, Wednesday, March 19th, to 5 a.m. Thursday morning. You understand? So that's during the course of the night then. In other words, during the course of the night, you can go out water. You got it, trying to recharge the system. The Concord water system serves Concord, Brooklyn, Woodford, Perseverance, Brizan, Happy Hill, Beausejour, Cherry Hill, Grand Mall, Fontenoy, River Road, Montgay, and the entire town of St. George. You understand? Now, affected consumers, you are encouraged to collect and store water. Well, you should have collected, you should have stored, use your thing. If you don't have a water tank, grab a smoke your pipe. As well, NAWASA advises that due to ongoing effects of the dry season, the authority is forced to implement a valve regulation schedule for the following communities served by the Laura tank effective immediately and until further notice. Please be advised that the schedule is subject to change without prior notice based on availability of the supply, and affected consumers. You're urged to take proactive measures by collecting and storing water in clean containers and things, you know, and that's to last a minimum of 6 days. All right, minimum of 6 days during periods of supply availability. So let me put the thing on your thing. Let me put it. I didn't put it on the screen. I'm moving like all the tack. All right. So let me see if I thought I had the day, ready for you, but I'll lapse with the business. So let's give you those areas from Nawasa. Are you seeing it? Let me see if I can make it bigger for you. You can see that on all the screen. Oh God! You know, I was making like a joke with me, like words, and then I let it Mikey, what is screen? I'm like, oh, you don't say. I didn't know that. Oh God, NASA. She said, Mikey, what is screen? I'm like, oh, I didn't know. Anywho's, so the areas affected are Redgate, Bailey's, Baculet, Corinth, Westerhall, Old Westerhall, Westerhall Heights, Westerhall Point, Lackalome, and Fort Judy. When you will have water, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. After 9 p.m., you don't no water. So in other words, in the night, you would not have water because they're trying to give the system an opportunity to recharge at nights. So you have water any day, but at night when you see 6 o'clock and things like that, please, well, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. You understand? You will have water 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. And 9 p.m. come, you don't have no water. And things like that. So, yeah. We could take it down with scream now. While we're on speaking about NAWASA, don't forget there's going to be a very, very important town hall meeting that will be taking place tomorrow, God's willing, at the Deluxe Cinema, Grenville, St. Andrew. That will start at 5:30 and will go until 8 p.m. Now, they're asking you to join the discussion. And they'll be talking about their 5-year strategic plan, unveiling, and also key insights on upcoming investments, and other matters that are matters important to you. You understand? So please come out and be part of the meeting. You understand? They're giving you an opportunity so that your voices could be heard. You understand? They say that the meeting is important because it gives you, the valued customers, a voice in shaping the future of your water service in Grenada. You understand? As they present the 5-year plan, strategic plan. You understand? They'll be talking to you about steps that they are taking to improve the water reliability, upgrades of infrastructure, and investment in long-term sustainability. So, yeah, be there. Be there. Something really important happened, and I want to talk about it. I've observed this when I travel around the world. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, but I don't see many people with scoliosis. But when in Grenada, you walk to town, 1 in every 20 persons that you see has some degree of scoliosis. I mean, that's not a scientific figure. I'm just giving you, an idea. You understand? And so, pediatric orthopedic surgeon Dr. Chester Sharps and his colleagues from World Pediatrics, they say that they've successfully concluded a scoliosis clinic at the General Hospital that was yesterday. Many of the patients who were between the ages of 6 and 21 years were treated to curvatures of the spines, and there was also an orthotist on hand. Orthotist. All right, and that was to fit the young ones who needed their back braces and stuff like that. So it was a nice little session, because that sometimes we don't have the doctors with the skills and so on to address this problem. You understand? So that's good. That if it's left untreated, this condition can be very serious, potentially life-threatening. And it really does have really negative and bad effects on a child's physical, emotional, and psychological health and well-being. So they are saying that a total of 35 patients were evaluated. An action plan was updated for most of the patients, and for some, this visit signaled the end of their treatment with World Pediatrics. You understand? They say that one young man who visited was recommended for immediate surgery to be performed in the United States. You understand? So it was a serious problem, and so they had to, you understand, do an immediate referral for that young man. Thank you very much. So all the way moving. We on the move. I tell you, I'm ready for election too much. NMP all the way. NDC all the way. What's the next one again? The Movement. Peter David's party. Movement. What's the other one? Renaissance. GULP. You understand? Yeah, real parties out there. You hear them? So, let's go. Participants in the volume crime scene technician course, they say they took on a live crime scene investigation, putting their skills to the test. We're talking about the RGPF. They were doing a nice little course and training, you understand, with crime scene, how to preserve the crime scene evidence that were captured on the crime scene, all kind of stuff like that. So that wasn't too bad, because training is necessary. We have a nice little excerpt from a presentation that was done by the RGPF.
On Tuesday, March 18th, the police training school was buzzing with activity. Students from the Volume Crime Scene Technician course participated in a practical exercise, putting 3 weeks of intensive training to the test. This course is being instructed by Naresh Ramnarayan of Law Enforcement Advanced Development Company Limited. Woman Corporal Alana Stafford tells us more.
Today we are doing our practical session for the Volume Crime Scene Technician course. This session basically integrates all we have learned over the past 3 weeks: crime scene management, preservation of evidence, packaging, proper packaging to maintain the integrity of the evidence, as well as methodical searches, searching in a systematic way.
Corporal 206 Fortune joins us now to share more on what the team has learned so far.
This training has taught us how to properly secure exhibit, ensuring that there is no contamination within the crime scene, and also actually following the line of chain of custody in order for those exhibits to reach in court. We actually appreciate this training that is given to us, and we very much enjoy every aspect of it.
When asked about the potential benefits of this course, Detective Constable Morris shared these insights.
It is very relevant for the cause of crime scene investigation, and it would aid us going forward in terms of evidence recovery for scenes, especially burglaries and so on. It's a pleasure being a part of this training. I just want to thank Commissioner and his team for the opportunity to be a part of this VCST training course.
Stay alert, stay safe. A message from the Royal Grenada Police Force.
Yes, all right. So thank you very much. All right. Over in Dominica, there seems to be some degree of civil unrest or protest against authorities there. All right. Information is still sketchy, but it is something that we are following. It is something that the Caribbean is following. It's something that the world is following. We heard of the use of tear gas and other forms of force to disperse a crowd that was outside of the country's parliament building. All right. Yeah, police ended up clashing with those protesters. There were tear gas and stones being thrown. In one instance, I think I saw a baton belonging to a police when pelt back. Oh, look at them, man! Pelt back at them. Yeah, so it's a crazy thing right there. So let's hope this situation does get under control, because it ain't pretty. We'll seek to get an update for you, and maybe we'll post it on our website or something like that. Okay. But yeah, boy, that was going on in the place, boy. That was going on in the place, but all you had to stop that. Okay. What next? The weather. All in the place hot. Now, another advice to you: do not burn and have those fires unattended. You will get in trouble with the law. Do not be burning indiscriminately at this time of the year. Okay? Please. Please, please. Now, for your weather, sent to us by the Met Office, we can tell you that. Let me see what it looks like here. It's expected to be generally fair. Winds easterly to east-southeasterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Now, seas slight to moderate with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. Now, for Thursday, your weather is expected to be generally fair, but a bit hazy. Max temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius and the minimum 25. Winds easterly to east-southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. That's our weather report for tonight and tomorrow. Bringing up a few other people currently on the live on YouTube. Blessings to Marcus and Glenora and Keith and Suzanne and all the other people who are there. Blessings to you. Likewise, Facebook people, Jacinta, Sherilyn, Java, Claudette, Valerie, Hazelanne, Richard, and Joseph, Anne-Marie, Angel, Kieran, Ogwan. What is it Mikey all the way for? I see Kieran say Mikey all the way for what? What's that for? I ain't running. Diana, Joseph again, and everybody else, blessings to you, okay? We're looking forward to having you tomorrow, God's willing. We'll be bringing live coverage of the town hall meeting as well from Nawasa, so please stay tuned for that. We take a quick break, and when we come back, we've got the national report. All right, so, all right, we'll be back with the national report.
Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
How am I supposed to finish cooking like this?
I wonder if climate change is behind all these water shortages. Time to think about the future.
It's really time to invest in a proper water storage tank, you know.
What water tanks you guys have available?
We have 450 gallons for a family of 3, 800 gallons for a family of 5, and 1,000 gallons for a family of 7. Purchasing any of these tanks will ensure that you have enough water stored.
Don't be like me and wait until you're out of water. Be smart. Be prepared. Invest in a proper water storage tank today.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers, and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
This is the GIS News for Wednesday, March 19th, 2025. I am Rakisha St. Louis. In the headline, World Bank assesses solar capacity in Carriacou to strengthen and upgrade facilities, and the Prime Minister attends 76th meeting of the OECS Authority and a session ceremony of St. Martin to the OECS. We'll have details to these stories and more after the break.
Global warming and sea level rise are of increasing concern to coastal communities of the Caribbean. Approximately 70% of this problem is caused by the production of electricity using petroleum fuels. Electricity production from renewable energy technologies such as wind, hydro, biomass, and geothermal are proven solutions to replace petroleum fuels while saving valuable foreign exchange.
The Caribbean Renewable Energy Development Program is working with regional governments to transform the electric sector and thereby ensure the optimal addition of renewable energy into the region's electricity supply.
CREDIP, working towards a sustainable energy future for the Caribbean.
Climate change is real, bringing hotter days and less rain. Less rain means less water, so it is crucial for all of us to conserve water at home. When washing my fruits and vegetables, I use a bowl of water, and later I reuse it to water my plants. This is how I save water at home. What are you waiting for?
Welcome back. Grenada will soon benefit from the World Bank's Caribbean Efficient Green Energy Buildings project, which will invest in retrofitting public buildings and other facilities with solar systems. It will also include technical assistance to address regulatory and technical constraints, build capacity in the planning, implementation, and operation of these investments in a sustainable manner. A team from the World Bank just concluded a visit to Carriacou to assess the damage caused by Hurricane Beryl in July at the solar PV plant at Limleh and the overall landscape to implement other supporting projects. Grenada's investment is valued at US $51.6 million, including loans and grants from various agencies, IDA, and the CDB. World Bank Senior Energy Specialist Anne Pham shared an update on the visit.
Looking at the options, how to repair the damage in these solar farms. We will look at the option and what actually additional work the government might need to I know that there is insurance coverage, there will be additional, I think, from the original contractor, etc. But on top of that, we want to know what else actually the government need, an option, and we discuss option how to help. And also we want to discuss with Green Lake to see any challenges in running the system heavily invested in renewable energy, whether any problem in dispatching energy to ensure the quality of the service, etc. And anything the project can support to improve the operation of the system, the whole system in Carriacou.
Energy specialist Rochelle Johnson said support will be given to the Grenada Electricity Services, GRENLEC, for the installation of utility-scale BESS and transmission system upgrade.
We'll be also improving the regulatory frameworks in the participating countries as well as at the regional level, as well as to increase the capacity where it comes to the use of energy efficient equipment as well as renewable energy. For Grenada specifically, we will be investing in public facilities, so retrofitting with energy efficient equipment as well as distributed solar PV. In addition, the project will also support GRENLEC in terms of doing a utility scale solar PV as well as a battery energy storage system at the Maurice Bishop International Airport.
Technical consultant Agostino Garcia is optimistic the visit to the solar farm will assist in the decision-making process toward improving resilience on the island.
Probably have kind of a double, triple objective. One, to learn with the damages, what happened. We have an unfortunate, fortunate event that gives us two sides of PV plants with very different damages. So we want to see the main reasons why that occurred. And the triple is actually to learn from this in terms of building resilient measures into new projects and the projects that the bank is actually supporting going forward. So as I said, it's very unfortunate this happened. At the same time, it's an opportunity to learn with the errors, with the problems that we might find in the installations, because we want obviously to build on them.
Over 500 buildings in Grenada, Guyana and St. Lucia will benefit from the project. Tourism and Culture Minister Senator the Honorable Adrian Thomas says moving forward in 2025, emphasis will be placed on boosting community tourism. The Ministry of Culture will work closely with stakeholders and community members and organizations to develop sites and facilities. Senator Thomas told members of the Upper House on Tuesday during the 2025 budget debate that grants will be increased to facilitate upgrades and implementation on the tourism community level.
2025, we will be definitely focusing heavily on community tourism, and the Ministry of Tourism is leading that important project. I think it's a project that did very well last year, and we're going to increase the grant to 100%. So last year we worked with $1 million. This year we'll be working with $2 million, and we'll be going out to the communities and examining the projects that had the potential to be developed, and the ministry will be working very closely with the GTA to make sure that this project become a reality.
Marketing campaigns will be formulated to encourage more visitors. Additionally, upgrades will be done in accordance with international standards.
Key this year, we must have a flagship project in regards to upgrading our sites. Even though it's one site, for 2025 we have to develop them to international standards, and that is the direction that the ministry want to go with this tourism. We believe in terms of public awareness, our citizens need to be part of it. 2025 we will be paying more emphasis in building our public awareness throughout Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique. We have been spending quite a bit on mobilizing people from the international community to come visit Grenada, but we need to create the kind of awareness within our society, because without the people, hospitality, the tourism, no matter how many people you bring here, it will not work. So we need to have dialogue with the police, with the people in the hospitality industry, with the students or school children, and make sure that we bring, when we speak tourism, the public is quite aware of what is happening.
Budget debates in the upper house continue on Thursday from 9 a.m. The sessions will be broadcast live on GIS Channel 22, the GIS Facebook page and YouTube channel. Reverend Terence D. Griffith, a past student of the St. George Government School, recently donated 10 HP ZBook refurbished laptops to the South St. George Government School. Griffith, who is an executive director on the Foreign Mission Board of the National Baptist Convention, says he felt the need to give back to his alma mater, where he made wonderful memories and got a good educational foundation. Annette Moore has the details in this report.
On behalf of the South St. George Government School, we would like to extend thanks to Reverend Terence Griffith, Foreign Mission Board, National Baptist Convention USA, and ministry officials for your generous donations of laptops. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you once again.
Well, I'm looking forward to actually working with a school that really gave me my foundation. So this is just the beginning. Next thing we'll do, we'll get the school ready for September. And I'm going to send some laymen down here to help to get that done, and we can organize all the old boys and all to get it done. And what this does too, it gives me an opportunity to come home on a regular basis.
Suzette Roberts, principal of the South St. George Government School, expressed gratitude on behalf of the institution, with students extending their appreciation through song.
Our school motto says, "To God be the glory," and we see God manifesting in sending you to grant us laptops and then to extend the blessings to give us a better physical structure in which the children are able to learn. And for this, we are grateful. Now, in this era of technology, we at South St. George, we try to integrate technology into the classroom to make the children active participants in learning. So this laptop will help us to do that.
Deputy Chief Education Officer for School Administration, Kathy Ann James, conveyed the ministry's thanks for the valuable donation, which will support government's goal of integrating technology in the classroom. She also welcomed the continued collaboration.
One of the things that you know in life is that when you have experience and when you pass through institutions that build you and make you great, one of the things that you do after is that you give back. All right? So this gentleman that you're seeing right here next to me is a past student of your institution, and he's giving back today. So when you are treated well, and when you see the value of education, your response to is to give back. So you have to take one part of Reverend Griffith's hand, or ideas, all right, of his gesture to give back. Because sometimes we always receive, but we do not give back. And we want to teach you as children that part of life is giving back. The Ministry of Education is indeed pleased of your gesture, especially to South St. George. I know South St. George is feeling really elated to have this. They will say, why me? But why? Yes, South St. George government need this. And I think no other school would deserve it better than them at this moment. So let's give Reverend a round of applause.
The handover was done at the school on February 27th. Other ministry officials present included Education Officer for District 5, Tessa McQuilking. For GIS News, I'm Annette Moore.
Thank you, Annette. This is the GIS News. When we return, Cricket West Indies and Republic Bank trains cricket coaches in Carriacou.
So you think it's all about sport? Running can save your life. Say you're at the beach, having a good time, and you feel a strong shaking. Run. See the water withdraw an unusual distance from the shore. Run. Hear a strange roar. Run. If you experience any of these warning signs, run to higher ground.
There may not be enough time for an official tsunami warning. Be tsunami smart. Know the natural warning signs. Are you ready?
Visit weready.org. Brought to you by Sedima and the European Union.
Run.
I'm a VIP. Vaccinated. I'm a VIP. I'm immunized.
I am VIP. I am vaccinated. I am immunized. I am protected. Our children and nation depend on vaccination for immunization. Childhood vaccination is national priority. It is their protection from disease and sicknesses. Let's all be VIPs and safeguard our beautiful Grenada. I am DJ Blackstorm and I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Climate change is real, bringing hotter days and less rain. Less rain means less water, so it's crucial for us to conserve water at home. When washing my vehicle, I use a bucket with rainwater that I have stored. This is how I save water. What are you waiting for?
Welcome back. The invaluable contributions of social workers were recognized and celebrated as Grenada joined the international community in observing World Social Work Day 2025 under the theme Strengthening Intergenerational Solidarity for Enduring Well-Being. The event highlighted the critical role social workers play in fostering unity, providing support, and advocating for social justice. The Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs spearheaded the local observance on Tuesday at the Esplanade Mall courtyard. Petal Rush, Permanent Secretary with responsibility for community and social development, housing and gender affairs, acknowledged the immense challenges they face and reaffirmed the government's commitment to supporting their efforts.
As a small island developing state, we are faced with significant social, economic, and technological changes that have the potential to create barriers between generations. We are also aware of the challenges that exist as a result of breakdowns in families and the diminishing roles played by our elders, who are purveyors of our culture, traditions, and history. To mitigate these challenges, social workers will be required to actively engage people from all age groups in every community to develop cross-generational collaboration and understanding and promote respect for a better society.
Rush then invited all social workers present to stand and be recognized for their service, referring to them as our unsung heroes.
You are our unsung heroes. When many persons are sleeping at night, you are up looking for solutions for problems we ourselves do not want to face. And in times of trials, you are the ones who go out. So on behalf of the government of Grenada, and by extension, the Ministry of Social and Community Development, I want to express our heartfelt appreciation and our profound gratitude for stepping up and also going beyond the call of duties.
The Grenada Association of Professional Social Workers was also part of the celebration. The association was established in March 2007 with the aim of promoting change and creating a robust social service within Grenada. President of the association, Anne Graves, used the platform to reiterate the importance of advocacy within the profession.
Our profession is rooted in the principles of compassion, empathy, and service. We play a vital role in bridging the gaps between generations, helping individuals and families navigate the challenges they face, and promoting a sense of unity and solidarity. I say to you today, my colleagues, that our work truly matters. Let us recognize and celebrate the invaluable contributions we make in building a better world for all generations. By understanding and embracing intergenerational solidarity, we can create a community where everyone feels valued, supported, and empowered.
Chief Social Development Officer Chikal Courtney emphasized the resilience and dedication of social workers, especially in times of crisis.
Your dedication, compassion, and commitment to providing social interventions to those in need is unmatched. From working with the limited resources to assist individuals and families, to risking our lives during the COVID-19 pandemic, to provide social services or providing much needed social interventions in the aftermath of Hurricane Beryl in Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Wherever there is adversity, social workers have responded without hesitation, without thinking about safety to themselves or the discomfort they may face. Oftentimes we may feel unappreciated, but we continue to answer the call to assist those in need.
Cricket West Indies has collaborated with the Republic Bank to spearhead the training of coaches in primary schools throughout mainland Grenada and in Carriacou. This refresher course is in preparation for the 2025 series of the 5 Fun Cricket program, which engages both male and female students ages 8 to 12. The program encourages students to have fun while playing cricket and also develop a passion for the sport. Cricket West Indies developmental coach Brendan Ramlal is on island to work with the coaches.
So on the Grenada mainland, we have 5 zones, Carriacou making it 6 in Grenada, and we're here to do a coaching education workshop, a refresher, with our teachers and coaches involved in the program to better prepare the kids for fun activities, to express themselves and develop cricketing skills. It is for us to harness the skill development of our young cricketers, both male and female, but it is geared towards fun, getting the children to fall in love with the game of cricket, as many of us have done over many generations. And what we plan to do is identify the talent for migration into other CWI programs, such as our grassroots program, which caters for kids between the ages of 12 to 17. They can migrate into Grenada's under 15, 17, 19, into the Windward Island setup, into West Indies under 19 setup, hopefully into our high performance academy, into senior teams. So we have a full developmental pathway that is in place. We know it has been a challenge post-COVID in terms of reaching all of our students, both primary and secondary schools, but we are rebuilding many of those programs. In 2025.
Program Coordinator Raphael Corney said 31 schools will participate in the cricket competition.
We have some 31 schools that is involved in the program. We have 6 from Carriacou, 5 on the mainland Carriacou and 1 in Petit Martinique. And we also have, back in Grenada, we have 4 zones. 5 zones of 5 schools each. So it's like 5 schools per parish. Right, and Carriacou making 6. So the 31 schools. What will happen is that our coach is going to go out to the schools. They're going to train the kids. They're going to work with the kids. Then select the best 5 that would represent the school. And after we'll have a playoff in each of the zone. So here in Carriacou, we'll have the 6 schools coming together to play off, and then we'll have a winner. Likewise, in the zones in Grenada, St. Andrews, St. David's, and as the case may be. So at the end of the day, we end up with six winners that are going to compete for the final position. We have that one-day activity where all the schools come together and play off. And obviously, we present prizes.
Crony is hopeful that this year's program will encourage other schools to register and be part of the fun.
There's the intention to either increase the schools as they go forward, so that more and more of the schools would be involved. One can remember the kiddie cricket, which had quite almost all the schools involved. And I think it's basically the program is such that it's going to be developed to reach that stage where we have more and more schools involved. So it's a fun thing. It's one you want to get your persons interested. You want to get people involved, and so we are hoping that will develop, will be strengthened as we go forward.
During the Senate budget debate, Senator Quince Britton, Parliamentary Secretary within the Ministry of Tourism, the Creative Economy and Culture, outlined key initiatives aimed at enhancing the Grenada National Museum under the 2025 to 2029 strategic plan. Senator Britton told the Upper House that 2024 was a pivotal year, marked by significant strides towards aligning operations with the transformative vision outlined in the 2025 to 2029 strategic plan. He emphasized that efforts have been made to strengthen governance, enhance visitor engagement, and build build capacity to preserve and promote Grenada's rich cultural heritage. The focus for 2025 was outlined.
The focus on the strategic plan will begin with the governance and the policy development. This institutional framework is necessary for the effective and efficient management in which will be crucial for implementation of the other aspects of the strategic plan that includes addressing infrastructure and community engagement. The museum has undertaken a number of initiatives, Madam President. One is they conducted extensive building repairs because, you know, I don't know when last you visited the museum, Madam President, you know, over the many years, I think because it's being a very old building, so we had to do some maintenance to make sure that, you know, we make it safe and so that visitors alike, both local and visitors alike, can feel comfortable and so on whilst they're there.
Looking ahead, several initiatives which include exhibitions were outlined, all aimed at developing and promoting operations to ensure efficiency at the museum.
Caribbean ties explore regional heritage and interconnected histories. An exhibition coming up called Say My Name. It's an exhibition focused on the lives of the enslaved Africans in Grenada. Ivan 20+ commemorates the impact of Hurricane Ivan and highlights resilience and recovery. Another one, preparations are underway. Preparations are underway for a collaborative Carnival Queen from 1945 to 1975. That's an exhibition which will be done in collaboration with Mr. Ricardo Kings Douglas.
The GIS News will return after the break.
Are you thinking about buying a vehicle? Did you find a company on social media? Stop. It may be a scam. Look out for the following red flags. Is the price lower than other dealers? Does it seem too good to be true? Are you sending the monies to the US even though you are ordering the vehicle from Japan? Does the address on the invoice match the address on the payment details? Are conversations limited to WhatsApp text? Is there a sense of urgency placed on you by the seller? You are about to be scammed. Do not take your hard-earned cash or even worse, a loan to send to these scammers. Once the money leaves Grenada's shores, you are not likely to get it back. Consider buying a vehicle already on island from an individual or a car dealer. Beware of these scammers. If in doubt, it's best to stay out. A message from the Financial Intelligence Unit.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
As a parent, it is my responsibility to care and protect my children. It is my responsibility to ensure they are safeguarded at all times. It is the same for you to safeguard your children by keeping them on their vaccination and immunization schedule. Make them a VIP, vaccinated, immunized, and protected. I am Pinky Fabulous. I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with but a step. So the journey of a year begins with but a sec. 1 second is the difference between old and new. The difference between what you have done and what you have to do. 1 second is the difference between who you were and who you are going to be. The difference between a year of expectations and a year of memories. Awaiting you is a year of opportunities and new moves. Just one final second to reflect. and then we must embrace indeed. I reckon 1 second is all we need.
Welcome back. Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell leads a delegation to the 76th Organization of the Eastern Caribbean States Authority meeting and a session ceremony of St. Martin to the OECS from March 18th to the 21st, 2025. The 76th meeting of the OECS Authority is being hosted under the chairmanship of Honorable Philip J. Pear, Prime Minister of St. Lucia. The meeting will bring together heads of government, ministers, and representatives from the OECS Commission, as well as international development partners, to discuss key regional matters affecting the Eastern Caribbean. It will focus on the free movement of persons regime and implementation of relevant legislative framework, sustainable tourism, implementation of the OECS development strategy. Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell welcomes the inclusion of St. Martin as the third French associate member state to the OECS. He expressed, and I quote, "This meeting comes at a crucial time when our region needs collective action and collaboration to address our shared challenges for the people of the region," unquote. Other members of the Grenada delegation include Honorable Joseph Ander, Minister for Foreign Affairs, Trade and Export Development, and His Excellency Aaron Moses, OECS Commissioner. Honorable Andy Williams will serve as Prime Minister in the absence of Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell. Finally in the news, work continues on the installation of the Renewable water treatment plant, set to increase storage and improve resilience in the dry season for residents of St. Andrew. The 500,000-gallon water storage tank, set to be completed by April 2025, will enhance water distribution for communities year-round. This tank is one of 9 being constructed under the G-Cruise project to increase water storage capacity and strengthen resilience against the effects of climate change. Planning and Development Manager at the National Water and Sewage Authority, Wim Cox, shared an update on the progress of the tank.
The tank itself is scheduled for completion mid-March, but the rest of the works, everything, will be completed by the end of April. It's part and parcel of the G-Cruise project. The completion of this tank is going to help us significantly with the Renewable water treatment plant. This is one of the plants that are quite vulnerable during the rainy season. So what this tank does, it allows us 500,000 gallons of storage. That would allow us, if we have a dam blockage, with the interruption, if at all, should be very minimal. Again, part and parcel of NAWASA's efforts to provide a continuous supply of water to residents of St. Andrews and the entire public as a whole.
Cox outlined other tank improvement projects in the pipeline for 2025 and beyond. The Tufton Hall water storage tank was recently commissioned.
Works are ongoing at the Peggy's Whim water storage tank, and works has just started for the Montrouge water storage tanks, part and parcel of our Group 1 tanks. Our Group 2 tanks are also started. The production of these tanks are already underway, and we're going to see a tank at Chantilly, 2 tanks in Carriacou, and another tank at our Pitiertang water treatment plant. So a lot happening. The G-Cruise project is finally at a stage of full implementation, and quite a bit of works on the ground in the next coming months up until the end of the year, maybe a little over into January.
Tomorrow, Thursday, March 20th, NAWASA will host a national town hall meeting at the Deluxe Cinema Grenville from 5:30 p.m. to present its 5-year strategic plan and upcoming capital expenditure projects, and also hear from customers about challenges being experienced and ways these can be improved and resolved. That story just ended the GIS News for Wednesday, March 19th. A recap of the headlines. World Bank assesses solar capacity in Carriacou to strengthen and upgrade facilities. And Prime Minister attends 76th meeting of the OECS Authority and a session ceremony of St. Martin to the OECS. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I'm Rikisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us.